Um, Welcome to my channel. Today I started a new series on Python programming language, and the intention of starting new Python programming is nowadays students, those who are studying in colleges, are, are unable to learn. I understand programming language in different. We have different YouTube channels to learn programming language, but even though people are getting confusion to learn programming language, Python programming language, so here I am. I will today I am starting new series in Python programming. I hope I will give best when compared to others. I will explain clear of each and every point with clear explanation and practical. I will show you in practical way also. Yeah, thank you guys. And today I started. If you like this video and presentation, please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into a session. Now let's talk about Python. What is Python? Now I started Python programming. At first, start from basic. Yeah, what is Python? What is Python? Yeah, see guys, what is Python? Python is a one programming language. It is a programming language which consists of lines of code, where which we have to write some lines of code and number of lines of code. It is a programming language which is used to developing different types of applications and softwares. Yeah, guys, for nowadays we are seeing many applications, many softwares we are using nowadays. Suppose we have web applications and mobile applications, we have gaming applications, we have different types of software, operating systems, different types of applications and softwares we are using. We are daily we are seeing and day to day our applications and softwares are increasing. So to develop all these applications and softwares and applications, we are using one programming language called Python. This is nothing but definition of Python. Yeah, guys, I hope you understand what is Python programming. Mm, And one more thing is Python is general purpose programming language. General purpose programming language. See guys, uh, coming to general purpose programming language means this language, this means Python programming language is suitable for any type of software. Any type of software means you can use this language for any kind of software to develop any kind of software. Any we can run any operating system. It is not restricted to PC. It is not restricted to Mac OS. It is not restricted to Linux. We can run anywhere, and it is a general purpose programming language suitable for any type of software. It is suitable for any type of software, guys. I hope you understand what is general purpose programming language. And one more point is Python is a high level programming language. High level programming language. Whereas coming to high level programming language, yeah, the meaning of high level programming language is it is in simple English format. We can easily understand the language. It is in simple English. That's why we call it as Python is a high level programming language. Python is high level programming language. And the Python developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. Yeah, who developed the Python, guys? Python developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. Yeah, once again, I will write it here. Python developed by Python developed by Python developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. See guys, Python Python developed by Guido van Rossum in 1991. From that year onwards, we are using Python programming language developed by Guido van Rossum, and it is a high-level programming language. And Python is general-purpose programming language. And Python program which is used to developing different types of applications and softwares. Applications and software. Yeah, in Python, Python is a one scripting language. We can also call it as Python is scripting language. We also call it as Python is a scripting language. What is the meaning of scripting language? Scripting language in the sense it is one type of programming language which is used to write script. What is mean by scripting language, guys? Scripting language in the sense it is one programming language which is used to write, scripts. By writing scripts, we can automate the process. That is why we call it as Python is scripting language, and Python is high-level programming language, and Python is general-purpose programming language, which is used to develop applications and softwares. Uh, I hope you got it, guys. What is Python? And now let's discuss about applications of Python. Yeah, applications of Python. See, guys, um, we are seeing number of applications nowadays. While compared to C, C++, Java, and .NET, C Hash, we have number of applications by using Python. We are developing nowadays. Developers are developing number of applications in Python by using Python. Let's talk about first applications like web applications. Web applications, guys. You know what is web applications? Like Facebook.com, like WhatsApp. All these web applications, whatever we are getting output through browser by using web application. All these web applications are developed by using Python. Not only guys, only Python we can develop by using Java, C++, .NET. What kind of we can use any type of language to develop web applications, but Python is also in one programming language to develop web applications. And one more thing is Windows-based applications. Windows-based applications, guys. Windows-based applications. See, guys, Windows-based applications in the sense, uh, nowadays we are using apps in mobiles like Instagram. You know, guys, Instagram is also developed by using Python. Python programming language are used in Instagram, are using in Instagram. Yeah, for Windows-based applications. To develop Windows-based applications, we have a module called TK Inter. Guys, we have module called TK Inter in Python to develop Windows-based applications. And one more application is cloud computing. Guys, nowadays um, companies are emerging towards cloud to store data, to maintain servers. They are completely organizations are depending on cloud computing. Python programming language is also used in cloud computing, like guys, you all know like AWS and Google Cloud, yeah, Google Cloud, Azure, yeah, these are the cloud platforms. In these cloud platforms also we are using Python programming language. See guys, if you want to automate the task, We are using Python programming language in these cloud platforms. In these cloud platforms. And one more thing is testing. Testing, guys. To test the code, we are using Python. See, guys, we have Selenium automation tool. We have Selenium automation tool, guys. Automation tool. Yeah, in this we are using Python. It is based on Python. It is used for testing. It is used to automatically it will test the code by using Selenium automation tool. In these applications, not only these guys, we have like data science and artificial intelligence, AI, and mobile application, gaming applications, gaming applications. We have number of applications, guys, using Python. We are all these applications are developed by using Python. Avoid Python. This is also one of the programming language to develop all these applications, guys. We have number of applications, guys, like CAD, CAD can also developed by using um, Python only. And once you go to web browser and you check applications of Python, you can find number of applications. Guys, these are the some of the applications where I mentioned now and I explained it. Guys, I hope you know what is you got clarity on what is Python and applications of Python. Python is a one programming language which is used to develop applications and softwares. Which is used to develop applications and software. And Python is general purpose programming language, guys. General purpose means it is suitable for any kind of software. See, it is suitable for to develop any kind of software. That is general purpose programming language. And also Python is high level programming language. High level programming language in the sense, mm, it is simple to understand, simple, easyable English. We can easily understand Python. It is developed by Guido van Rousseau in 1991. Hello, guys. Now you got an idea on what is Python and applications of Python. And now let's dive into features of Python programming language. Python features. Python features. Guys, now let's discuss about Python features. We have number of features in Python programming. Python, guys. Let's discuss one by one. Let's discuss one by one, guys. Uh, Try to focus on each and every point. I will explain each and every subheading clearly in detailed manner. Try to focus on it. And first point is easy and simple syntax. Easy and simple syntax. Guys, you all know we have C program, we have C program, C++, C, we have C++ and Python, we have Java, we have Java. You know all these programming languages we have, and we have Python also one programming language, guys. So see, when compared to C++, Java, Python is easy. Why we call it as easy? Because of simple syntax. When compared to C++, Java, we in Python we have simple syntaxes. We can easily understand the syntax of the Python. That's why we call it as Python is a easy and it has simple syntax. Because of simple syntax and that's why we call it as Python is easy. People say that Python is easy and it is free and open source, guys. Free and open source. Guys, let's see. Free. We can download at any point of time and we can use at any time. It will not cost us anything. It is free of cost, guys. simply you can go to browser, you type python.org, then you can download ideally. It is free. It will all cost anything to us to use. And one more thing, guys, we have open source. What is called open source, guys? Let's see what is called open source. Guys, we are using Python syntaxes and we are writing the code. And behind the syntaxes, we have language, guys. Yeah, you know, Gudo one does have developed Python programming. That you know, now only you learn Gudo one Duson is the Gudo one Duson developed Python programming language in 1991, guys. How we develop? We the open source in the sense you are using simple syntaxes to write a code in Python. Behind that syntaxes we have code, right? That code, it is called open source, guys. It open source in the sense the source code is available to everyone. Source codes available to everyone. It is available to everyone. Python is open source. Open source in the sense whatever source code we have in Python, source code in the sense behind the how developers developed Python at that time starting, they used one code, right? That code is called as source code. That source code is available to anyone. We can do changes, guys. Try to focus on it. We can do changes on it and we can modify it we can modify it and we can release new versions also. That's why it is called, anyone can change the source code and anyone can modify the source code and anyone can um, release the new versions of Python. That's why we call it as Python is an open source, guys. Python is an open source. One more point, guys. Mm, Python is open source, easy and simple syntax, and Python is free and open source and large standard libraries, guys. Large standard libraries, guys. You know we are using we in Python we have large standard of libraries. Large standard of library in Python we have modules and packages. What is called modules and packages? These modules and packages which are used to simplify the programming language. We can simplify the lines of code. The modules and packages, guys. Modules and packages, by using modules and packages we can simplify the programming. We can simplify the code of number of code of lines. We have standard large number of standard libraries. And one more point, guys, dynamically typed language. Guys, you already heard that many people say that Python is a dynamically typed language, guys. Why we call it as dynamically typed language? Guys, suppose let's take one example. We have variable a, for example, a equal to 10, a equal to 10, and a equal to 1.5. See, guys, here for variable a, we are assigning the value called 10. 10 is called integer. You know, guys, integer, real numbers, positive numbers, negative numbers. Here 10 comes under integer. We are assigning value 10 for the variable of a. Then a comes under integer. Here we are assigning the value 1.5. 1.5 we will treat it as in float, guys. We will treat it as float. It is 1.5 is a float value. float value. Then the variable a it dedicates to float. A is type of a is float. Here type of a is int. See guys, at first we are not defining anything. Yes or no? We are not defining anything. A is integer or float. See guys, in Java, in Java, C++, we have to define the variable or type of variable like integer. Suppose if we write like int a here, suppose if we write in a equal to 10, a equal to 10 and a equal to 1.5, 1.5. Here it will show correct. Here it will show wrong, guys. It will show error. It will show error because we at first beginning of the code we are mentioning integer where variable a is called as integer. Then it will only suppose integer value. That's mean 10 to 1 all integers values only it will support. It won't supports for float values. Here we are not defining anything at beginning of the code like int. Dynamically it will taking based on the value, guys. That's why we call it as dynamically typed language. For Python programming is dynamically typed language, guys. That's why we call it as Python is dynamically typed language. And one more point is platform independent. Platform independent. See guys, platform independent in the sense, suppose you write a code in this is one PC, guys. This is one laptop. This is one PC. One computer. This is one computer. Let's take an example, two computers. And suppose we call this is Windows laptop, this is Windows, and this is Mac OS or Linux, whatever operating systems we have, that is Mac OS, Linux operating system. Let's take an example, two operating system, one is Mac or Linux, and this Windows. See guys, now we are writed say number of lines of code here in Windows PC. We written in Windows PC. If we want to execute these lines of code in PC or Mac OS or Linux operating system, it will execute. It won't show any error, guys. It will execute. That's why we call it as independent programming language. Python is platform independent. It won't Python programming language not only depending on this Windows operating system. It, it can support in any operating system. Suppose if you take C++, that is platform dependent. Java, C programming. These are all called as dependent programming language. Platform dependent. Platform dependent means it will only depend on one operating system. Suppose if you shifted this source code into this platform, this operating system, it needs some extra modules like extra. We have to install extra things to execute the program. That's why we that Java, that all we call it as dependent programming language, whereas Python is platform independent programming language. That's why we call it as platform independent, guys. Guys, I hope you understand what these points like easy and simple syntax. Because of simple syntax, we are calling as Python is easy. We can anyone can download and anyone can use and at any time. And Python is open source. Open source in the sense source code is available to everyone. We can do changes of source code. We can modify the source codes. Then that source code after modifying changes you can release your own Python version. Then you become the owner of the Python. If you change and modify and if you release the Python means then you become the owner of the Python. That comes under source code. It is so anyone can see this source code. That's why we call it as Python is open source. And Python contain large standard libraries. We have modules, number of modules and number of packages we have. The way by using modules and packages, we can simplify the lines of code. We can simplify the code. By using it will become easy. The number of lines will be reduced. We have more standard in coming session, we will discuss more about modules and package. Then you will understand what is standard libraries. And Python is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language means we no need to depend on the declaration of the variable. Suppose if you type a equal to 10, it will take 10 is integer value. Na? Then variable a comes under integer. Suppose if you take a equal to 1.5, 1.5 is float value. Then automatically type of variable a comes under float. That's why we call it as dynamically typed language. We no need to bother of a declaration of the variable at starting of the code. We no need to mention like int a, float a, int b. We no need to mention like that. And one more point is platform independent. Platform independent in the sense it will support in any operating system. Suppose if you write some number of lines in one operating system, and you want to shift that number of lines to another operating system also, it will execute. Nothing error it will show, no error it will show. That's why we call it as platform independent programming language, guys. These are the some of Python features, guys. I hope you understand what is Python, which is used to develop applications and softwares. And Python is general purpose programming language and high-level programming language. It is developed by Guido van Dusen, 1991, and applications of Python like web applications, Windows-based applications, cloud computing, testing, data science, games, CAD, data visualization, image processing. We have number of applications. Have Python features easy, free and open source, large standard libraries, dynamically typed language, platform independence. Guys, up to this today session is we end up to this up to Python features. What is Python and applications of Python and of Python features. In Python features also we call it as why Python. Python, why we need to use only Python means you can say, suppose if your interviewer ask why Python means you can mention all these features, then the interview will definitely will satisfy, guys. By you, if you say all these points, definitely will satisfies on your answer. Why Python means features of Python and why Python both are same, and applications of Python. What is Python? So today up to today it is up to here is okay. Today tomorrow I will teach you like uh, in tomorrow next video I will teach you character set of Python, tokens of Python, how many types of tokens we have, what is integer, what is float, what is boolean, all those things we tomorrow, guys. I will teach you like tokens, tokens, character set, and data types. So like integer, float, boolean, etc. Like that. Tomorrow we will continue from tokens, character set, and data book. Up to here, that's all, guys, in this video. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. If you are interested in my explanation and my videos, you please share to your friends, and which is useful for everyone to crack interviews in on campus or either off campus, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye. Let's catch up tomorrow. Bye, guys.